working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Oh, hey.
Thumbs up. Can you hear the music? Can you hear the music?
Can you hear the music? Thumbs up.
Bam,
I can
bam.
hear it. Thumbs up if you can hear the music. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at. There we go. Thumbs up if you can hear the music.
You can see the thumbs up.
Thumbs up if you hear the music, or if you just hear breathing.
No music.
There it is. Yeah. Let's try it again. Yeah. We'll just stay here. We'll stay here.
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
What about now?
Hey, what about now? And what about now? Thumbs up. All I need is one thumb. There we go. You can't hear?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, sir.
What about now?
Okay.
I think it was because it was the music.
Maybe it was.
It's because of the music.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, good.
There we go.
Wow.
You did your
Bam, bam. Jam.
Right.
Yeah, okay. There we're good.
Yeah. It's a live show. Don't
It's
trip.
a thing to check, make sure you're paying attention. That's all. It's
Yeah.
a trick. It's a trick.
It's a live show.
Theatrics.
Don't trip, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, welcome to the program, man. We back at it. It's been a minute. Haven't seen you in a minute. Let's go live. All fun and games. The Friday editions. Something like a podcast. 6 p.m. East Coast time. Shout out to everybody on the West Coast. I see you. Good to see you. Hey, phew. It feels like it's been a minute since we've been here.
Now we can really say this week was a long ass month.
This week was a
long month.
Yes.
This week was a long month. I tell you.
Hilarious commentary, trending topics, celebrity guests, and interesting people. Where if I had my way, we could randomly come up on a celebrity guest. Yeah, it's possible today before the show. It's
yeah?
Yeah, it's super possible. But I don't know. I'm waiting for
you looking out the window like somebody gonna walk up on the studio?
Actually.
That's exciting.
It could happen.
Oh, jeez.
It's the weirdest thing.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna put it out there yet.
All right, well, hey.
It's the weirdest thing.
Let me know after the show in case it doesn't happen. What I missed.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. Hey, good to see you, John. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Hey.
Heard you went somewhere.
Yeah. Took a little trip up to the big city.
Yeah, let's get right to it, man. I don't want to,
Don't even waste time.
Let's get right to the most important thing, which is what everybody's here and they want to talk about, and that is Brittany Griner. So apparently, she may be coming home.
All right,
she may be coming home.
Things are getting negotiations are in the positive.
So what I read this week was they were talking the Biden administration, if that is such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me go even further back. Was the man bedridden last week?
No. He was
No, I thought they were playing when I read that.
Nah, he was in isolation for sure. He was
ICU?
No, oh jeez.
Was he?
He was
I think this
social
is
distancing.
No, I think this is that time in the movie.
He was
I think it's about to happen.
Consciously separating himself so that no one else would I didn't want to get Jill sick.
I read some tweet and they were like, "First lady is in a bunker. The president is on his deathbed." And I was like, "Whoa!" And
that's just his bed.
Yeah, it's just his bed. Yes. Oh, jeez.
when you're, you know what I'm saying, when you're nearing octogenarian, that's just your bed.
Just your bed.
That's just your bed. That could be at any day now.
At any day.
Anytime. You could be
shit.
riding that bike. And, you know,
and
he looked good. He looked good this morning.
Yeah,
and then
tip
tipped over at night. Yeah. You know.
Nah, so a lot of times, you know, you get a tweet late but it's new.
Okay,
So
sure.
you get it and it was like 16 hours ago. And I was like, wait a minute. Oh, I ain't know he was sick. So then I got to go digging. Hashtag Joe Biden sick, right? So then I see all the other stuff.
Here we go down the rabbit hole.
And they was like,
rabbit hole.
and they was like, he's sick with COVID. And I was like, wait a minute, he's too old to be that type of sick.
I need you to hit that same button when I tell you they have the good medicine.
Yeah.
They got the good. He got that good same shot Trump got. Now it's even better, stronger, faster, newer.
But I didn't even realize that he had caught it. Was that public knowledge?
Yeah, it probably was because
they said
someone told me and it was like, yeah, you know, and he's getting over COVID. I was like, wait a minute, when did they announce that?
Exactly.
And I was like, no, but you know, I think my mom's told me. She's like, no, it was in the news. It just kind of, you know.
How is that not
in the news?
24?
Because you know, COVID, we're you know, we're managing it now. We have the, you know, so it's not
just a part of.
It's not 2020 news. It's 2022 news. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that joint threw me off.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what they saying? Because it was, you know, it was somebody that was saying that here's where, like I said, that point in the movie where the first lady is
the first lady
and
the vice president.
The vice president, and to protect the duty. And I was like, oh, it's happening?
like he's on the bed and he goes, someone call Kamala.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
exactly. I thought that was the moment, man.
But like, when you hear
so Cutie Pie says, Lamar, what the hell? It was all on the news. Well, I wasn't obviously watching the news. Clearly, I just said that.
But like when somebody gets COVID now, right, in your circle world
at the job,
are you like, oh, you just go, oh, all right?
No,
like,
I do that, but unfortunately, the job where I work, they don't even announce it.
No, I'm not talking about at work. I'm talking about like you heard your homeboy got COVID.
Oh, I still,
like, all right, man.
Yeah,
you know,
that's how you get it. That's my first.
But like, but are you like, it's a death sentence? Like, is that where you go first now, or is it kind of like, all right, son, you feeling all right? Like, okay,
I don't go first to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I thoughts and prayers.
Right.
Yeah, I do.
So this is the 2022. The 2020 reaction is, uh-oh. Joe Biden's got the COVIDs.
yeah.
Call Kamala.
Go.
Yeah, but it's not that, you know.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying. So, hey, Biden's got COVID. Hey, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we move on.
Hey, it's not that strong.
Throw him a shot of the ivermectin.
He's not that strong.
Get moving.
No, he's not a strong guy.
Man.
He's not a strong guy.
They build him
he
up.
doesn't talk strong. His skin tone is not strong. He's you know.
Well, if he can survive it, then feel confident that if anyone should ever get it in, it's half a healthy.
Hey, can you turn that air up? Turn it to 78 because I can hear it. Thank you. Oh, maybe I should do this. Can you turn the air up?
Oh, you talking to the maintenance?
Not the maintenance.
Maintenance.
The production
team in the booth. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, the Biden administration, back to it.
Yes.
Said that they're working on. This was headline news this week. Mm-hmm. I did see this.
Mm-hmm.
They're working on a possible trade with somebody that we're holding on a 12-year bid, Russian arms dealer for Brittany Griner. And they were talking about sending her home, and I was like, that's not enough. I don't know if that's enough. A Russian arms dealer. I mean, that should be easy trade, but I feel like I've said this before here. Throw in a couple more players. I think
you want some more. You want some NBA players to go.
It's to make it a package deal. It's a couple people I don't like that I wouldn't mind them playing for the Russian national team.
So who's going?
Cat Towns.
You're Carl Anthony Towns.
I don't like his face. I don't like his face at all. I hate his face. When he celebrates, I hate it. And the white guy Grayson Allen. I mean, get a two for first round draft picks.
I'm just saying, Brittany, she's got to come back with, secrets. She needs to all right, Mr. President. Here goes the file. You got to cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Like something.
Cut out the fiche, the microfiche.
Yeah, the microfiche. Like under her skin.
Drives.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she got to come back.
What work was she doing?
She got to come back speaking Russian. I mean,
yes,
you've been there for 3
right.
You've been there for 3 months. You didn't pick up anything?
I'm so very happy to getting back to women's basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we in finals yet?
Yeah, you got to come back with a new set of skills. That's a great question. I think that's the most unfortunate part of all of this is that none of us know who the fuck she plays for. I think that's the real.
The universal answer is the Sparks. Don't they all play for the Sparks? Okay. Don't they all play for the Sparks?
No, she plays for the WNBA.
Yeah, the Sparks.
Oh, let's look it up. Who does? I think this is really the unfortunate part of this whole thing.
Isn't it sad? Who does she play for? What's her position?
Griner. Well, we know her position.
What's that? Oh, jeez. See,
we already know that. She actually.
All right.
She actually. I can go. You want to go?
The Phoenix Mercury.
The Phoenix Mercury.
Okay. We should know that.
No. So you want me to go for the cheap punchline?
Sure. Wait. Should I ask the question again?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's her position?
No, ask the other question.
Who does she play for?
The other team.
Oh.
That's the. The other team. Somebody said it, Terrell.
Lobs over to King. King for the easy dunk.
Send the link. So hopefully she'll be home soon. And as we can, it's a big deal because we can be over that story. And there's that. Because I would love to be over that story.
Yeah, bring her home. It's enough.
Bring Brittany home. Bring our girl home.
Yes, free Brittany. You can reuse those things.
Yeah,
t-shirts.
I got a couple where you can just put them on.
Put them on right now. Get your free
bring
Brittany
our
t-shirts
girl
and
home. Just scrape the S out.
Right. All right, don't die over there.
Yeah, right. She plays overseas as well, correct? Yes.
Yeah, that's what she was doing.
That's what she was doing when she was arrested.
Right. Lesson she learned is don't play overseas.
Don't play overseas. And don't play overseas.
It's called Canada.
Yeah.
Canada.
All right, let's go to some immediate mobile fact checking in our mobile studio.
Mobile studio.
Yeah,
mobile studio A.
Dr. Clarkson. Hey, Dr. Clarkson, what's good with you? On his way to the barbershop, apparently.
Clearly.
Yeah. Oh, we can't hear you.
And mic's off.
Yeah, you got to turn the volume on.
Gearing up for a shit shower and shave.
Yeah, that's what it is. On his way to that homeless rally, the Black Awareness homeless rally. We nothing. You might gotta
rehearsing for Roots.
We're gonna roast you until
off Broadway play of Roots.
Fiddler. He's playing Fiddler.
He's auditioning for James Evans Sr.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Chicken George. You gotta unmute it, or you're gonna keep getting it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arnold Jackson right now.
And jeez. He just
got him. Got him on the last one.
Oh man.
Got him on the last one.
Jeez, that's what happens. That's what happens. All right, let's get to it. This is what they really, really wanted to talk about. And let's see.
Oh wait, let's see now. What is he gonna do now?
Ladies and gentlemen of Tiny Closet Studios presents Fiddler on the Roof. Can we? Here we go. Oh, he parked. He had to park.
Is he gonna say something?
He's not with the shits. Go. You gotta
Oh, okay. He just all right.
He's having G's. He's having low G's.
Low G's.
Low G.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get to it.
All right, we're gonna get to what everybody's here for, man. And you got to stand by, Dr. Clarkson. You got to stand by. What everybody's here to talk about, of course. And we'll get to it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it happened. It finally happened.
Yes.
We have been waiting on it for
quite a while.
For some months.
Yeah.
And you know, and it was decent.
It was good. It was longer than I thought it was going to be.
It definitely was.
You know what I'm saying?
It definitely was.
And then when it happened, I was like, oof, you know, we've been waiting for this for like 3 months.
And I appreciate the support of everybody who
a lot of work
and waited with us. Yeah.
Waited for it, you know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, it was well received.
It was well received.
But, you know, the jury's still out.
Yeah. And here it is. It's the Will Smith apology, ladies and gentlemen. It's what happened. Let's see. Let's see if it's worth. Let me refresh.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance?
Well, let me refresh this so we can get this. All right, here we go. All right, it says it's been a minute. Over the last few months, I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. This is Will Smith's joint. Mm-hmm. You asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer. So he's doing this IKEA chair talk.
I really thought the red tape was gonna pop out. I was gonna throw my phone out the window.
I'm glad he did it in his own furniture.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
You just learned to read?
I was fogged out by that point.
Like these are new questions that he's seeing for the first time.
It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out.
The message actually said, "Go fuck yourself."
So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship.
Yeah.
Tony Rock was my man. And this is probably irreparable.
Yeah. Right.
I spent the last
it's my first TV
3
cameo.
months
was on that show.
Replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment.
I like the voice waiver. I like the waiver.
And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part
King
of me
Richard Beard
that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment.
Teleprompter,
There's
scroll up
no
faster.
part of me that thinks that's the
slow.
optimal way to
What if he'd have been like,
handle
this
a feeling of disrespect
or insult?
or
Go.
insults.
Pause.
No, go.
After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something?
He's asking a question.
No.
Look at the chair. though.
It's like, I made a choice on my own from my own experiences.
We gonna read it.
You know what I'm
my
saying?
history
Turn the
with
volume up.
Chris.
Yeah,
I want to get to the end. Though.
Okay.
I'm sorry, babe.
Napkin.
I'm gonna say sorry to my kids.
This shows you they don't live in the
my
same
family for the heat that I brought on.
They already established that years ago.
He said,
all of us.
He said, I'm sorry, babe.
To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Massively blown.
Yeah.
It's like
Like,
I'm
Erased
I'm
from history.
sorry,
Right.
really
What you just do to
isn't
me, fam?
Yeah.
sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you
That's in the garage.
before the slap,
That's
or people who expressed that you let them
Home
down?
Goods explosion.
Yeah, right.
That's all from Home Goods.
So there's two things. One,
So a couple things that stand out to
disappointing
me when
people
we go back
is
and
my
watch it again.
central trauma. I hate when
That was heavy.
I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's
That's that good beard guy, though.
image and
That's a good
impression
beard
You
of
think
me.
so? You think that's?
Oh,
And-
absolutely.
Oh yeah. But it's funny because it's not black.
Well,
The
I think
work I'm trying to
smart.
do
because
is
I guess I'm guessing his
am
hair is naturally brown.
deeply
Yeah,
remorseful.
but not a lot of people.
And I'm
is
trying
naturally
to
brown.
be remorseful
It's like
without being ashamed of
I
myself.
like that. That was heavy.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm human.
I like that part.
And I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world.
Look out for my next projects.
You know,
yeah.
Next week.
I got like
trailer
10,
next
if you,
week.
if you
like
hang
10
on,
joints
I
coming.
promise we'll be able to be
next
friends
week.
again.
Yeah. That's dope. All right, so I'm pause that. So real quick, couple things. I'm gonna let it play because I want to get to this certain part. I'm gonna let it play without the what you call it. So when I see it, I'm gonna pause it. And I'm gonna come to y'all. I see y'all standing by. No, a couple things. How was he able to get a reel this damn long on Instagram?
You know what? I was thinking the
He
same
unlocked the
thing.
code. He called
got
the guy.
cheat code.
Yeah, he called the guy and said, "Yo, I need to do something." And they was like, "Oh, all right."
And just run it
Until I stopped talking.
You know. He was like, I'm done.
And
Right.
I'm like, wow.
I was thinking the same thing when I watched it. I was like, yo,
he's back.
He broke.
His first move is to unlock Instagram.
The cheat code.
Yeah, the reels. I was like, this joint was like 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
He de-niced reels.
Yeah.
Remember how D-Nice broke lives?
With permission.
And was like, listen, can't cut my... Remember when lives used to cut off after I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever
and reset, and you got to start over, and everybody got to go out and come back in.
was like, yo, fam, I need this to just run. We're having a good time.
We're doing this for 10 hours.
He broke reels.
All right, here we go. I paused it. So I thought this was funny. So y'all got to zoom in. There's no way I can make this enlarge the screen. So he was like, all right, but I need to screenshot. Hey, fam, you can't apologize to me with the same hand.
Did you smack
that you smacked me with? It's not gonna. That's traumatic. That's traumatic. It's not gonna bring closure. You can't.
Is that the same?
You can't
hand?
smack hand and say, "I apologize. I didn't mean to hit your ass."
Right.
I apologize.
That's funny.
That's the first thing that stood out. I was like, "Yo, stop talking with your hands, fam."
Yeah, man.
You aggressive.
You apologize. Your apology's getting aggressive.
Stop talking with your hands, fam.
Oh, jeez. I didn't even peep that. That's funny.
Jeez.
But that's funny that you had the same thought. I had the same exact thought. I said, yo, how is this a reel going on? This is like a 5-minute joint.
Now, let's say very genuine. I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe
super mature.
Yeah, I believe
you can
it's
tell.
Just late, but I believe
it's late. Well, is it late?
It's kind of late.
He
needed this searching. I get it.
Yeah, he needed this time.
He got it. Okay.
And he was like,
time to heal. Like Jada said, we need
sorry,
healing.
babe. He's like, I'm sorry, babe. That shows you he hadn't seen her since.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, I'm sorry, babe. That shows you they ain't.
He been on sabbatical. She been on
at the other end of the house.
He's been on the West Wing.
And he hitting the little intercom, baby. Shit. And she just not answering. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out to get.
She's not even there.
Going out to get body armor and some drinks.
Nope.
Nothing?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Mm-mm. I'll be back. Nothing. She don't even.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's what that is. All right. Let's for expert analysis. Let's try to get in. Who's he now? Can we hear him? We still can't hear him. Can we run the test? Can we? I don't know what's going on, fam. You're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Unmute.
Yeah.
Is it me?
You need to get the tinfoil hat.
Yeah. You're on, but nothing.
Yeah, it's awful.
Nothing.
I'm not gonna keep.
All right, well, let's do this. Let's try.
Flip and go to the yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We can hear her.
Yeah, her just
welcome to the program.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm to take the Bluetooth off. He probably has to take the Bluetooth off.
Oh, good point.
Take the Bluetooth
from the car.
Yes.
And we would like to tell you, turn outside down. Can you turn outside down? Turn that down.
Well, that nature.
Yeah, nature loud as shit right now.
What's up? I can't turn the wind down.
I mean, believe me, what's up? You came here to say something. What do you mean?
John's like, what is she doing? So I wanted to chime in on Will Smith.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. What are you using? What technology are you using?
I'm outside on a laptop.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We outside. We outside.
Go ahead.
I think that apology, like you said, Lamar, I think it's sincere, but I think it's 3 months too late. So it's like, to me, when I heard it, I was like, what? Why are we still talking about this? Because I heard it today and I said, is this something that he said back in April or March, and we're just hearing it. But then somebody came on the radio and said, "Oh, it was new," and I was like, "That don't make sense to me." So that part I didn't get. Because when I hear it, I feel like, so did he take 3 months to script this apology? Is that what happened?
You gotta remember, I believe it was season 3 or 4 of Martin. When he left and went to the monk sanctuary and came back and Nashi Rama, right? You know what I'm saying? He had to go get the Nashi Rama from the gurus and in India and East Asia and all that kind of stuff, and he came back. He was for healing.
But it's hard to apologies come. It's some people that wait 10, 20 years, because they're not over. He was looking for closure. The part that clued me into that part is he said he tried to reach out to Chris,
right, and Chris wasn't having it.
So I think this is about right. You went through every avenue, you've chilled out, you sat down, shut the hell up. But at the same time, for the audience and the fans, this had to happen. So when else is it going to happen? And you got these projects rolling. They're about to start shooting. You got to get ahead of that. Mm-hmm. Hopefully they can talk, but I don't see nothing wrong with this. I mean, beyond clowning it for what it sounds like, I think it's legit. And
but let me ask y'all, do y'all think it's going to work, or are people still going to hold this against him?
Everybody loves an apology.
Everybody loves an apology.
Everybody loves an apology.
About second chance. Yes. And you got to read the comments.
Everybody loves an apology.
All red hearts.
I literally, I don't know how I saw it within 15 minutes of it dropping. And by the time I finished watching it, the comments were multiplying by the thousands. It was maybe a couple, literally, when I said a couple, 2,000 comments. By the time I finished watching it,
that's what men do.
It was 5,000-6,000 comments. Yeah. By the time I scroll, I was like, what are they? And everybody was congratulating and saying. Yeah. By the time I clicked back out of it, it was 11,000 comments. Yeah. I was like, no, he did it. America accepts.
Yeah, America. Yes,
America
that was
accepts.
for America.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't for you.
It was for Chris Rock.
Yeah.
It was for Chris Rock.
It was for Chris Rock, and it was direct. People are handling their disagreements like that anyway. Mm-hmm. So why not that way? You know what I'm saying? He looked straight into the camera with the same hand that he smacked there. He said, "I apologize." You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like that pimp. You made me get out of myself. Get out of character.
It was his fault. Mm-hmm. But going back to something else you said, you said something about him being in the house. I know you were joking, but he has not been in America. He left and didn't come back to America. He's been gone.
That's what in the chat. India or something?
Yeah, he went to India.
He went to India.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even in the house with her, and that's why you've seen. Well, I don't know if you've seen pictures. But I've seen people take pictures and put them on social media of Jada stepping out, she was living her best life while he's been gone. Yeah, I know.
So he went to India to consult with Sandguru. I guess that's a real person. But Dave Chappelle got clowned for that. I wonder if people want to clown him the same way. And one of the pictures I saw recently was him holding court with Dave Chappelle, and it looked like it was being taped for something.
Who?
Will and Dave.
Oh, really?
I was like, I want to see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all right, for more, we appreciate you, AQ.
Hold on, I gotta show you something.
Okay,
this is a joke, but you will understand. It's an inside joke. I just John might understand it too.
Call me Crazy Joe.
Yeah. Well, I figured you would lead with that. You would make a special announcement that
not quite yet.
Okay,
not ready yet. Okay, wait for the press release. Wait for the press release. Okay.
All right, all right, let's go to more expert analysis.
With the Bluetooth off.
Uncle Remus has joined us. Let's see.
Uncle Ruckus.
Oh, we still can't hear him though. No, closed captioning for the hearing impaired. Oh man, what is
Ladies and
going
gentlemen,
on?
Bookman.
Well, maybe you're gonna get fried until you fix that situation. No, it's Detective Bunk Moreland from The Wire, ladies and gentlemen. What's the other guy? Clay Davis.
Shit.
Come on, get your shit fixed.
Geez.
What is it? Refresh your phone. Can you refresh your phone?
Can you refresh your phone? Can you
it's literally nothing on our end that we can do.
He'll
be back.
Oh, well.
He'll be back. All right. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday. It happened.
Will Smith, I'm so glad you came to see us.
I should pull up pictures.
We offer
right?
you peace and tranquility.
Is that how it sounded?
Yes, very
it's
good.
a little higher. Go higher. It's a feeble man. It's an old, skinny.
We offer you peace and tranquility while you are here.
There it is.
You need to free your mind.
Yeah,
and your spirit will follow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
you must first apologize to Chris and his mother.
And then he opens a portal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now go back to America.
yeah. Dr. Strange out there.
No, jeez.
All right, I'm gonna pull up some pictures. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Hold on, let's pull up some pictures.
What of the detente with
So Sunday, y'all, it happened, man. Foolishness Friday Live. We get right to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Foolishness Friday Live. That's what the people are here for. Let me see if I can.
Man, listen.
See if I can get some.
Are we getting into it?
Yeah, we're getting right into it.
Okay. When I say that was a stone cold
stone gas, honey.
Let me tell you
stone groove.
That thing was a stone cold groove.
All right. So shout out to everybody who's watching right now who
was there
in attendance at Foolishness Friday Live, the first, the inaugural, the debut, the launch. It was off the hook, man. It was off the hook. I gotta say, pleasantly pleased for all parties involved, people that paid their tickets, people that we literally sold out. You guys got to watch the making of it, behind the foolishness here, because by way of transparency, since the very beginning, we've been talking about it on the show, step by step. And it happened, and it came off. Jay Elite, shout out to Jay Elite.
Jay Elite was there.
She got the and by way of transparency, you'll enjoy this.
Okay.
Because I just settled up with the establishment this week. So Jay Elite was front row center.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all remember.
She definitely was.
A few weeks ago, she was like, "Well, what about this package and this? Because I bought the premium package. This. Lesson learned. I have a little spreadsheet. Lesson learned in the notebook. Things to do, things not to do. So her premium seating, I didn't get any piece of that.
Okay.
Which is weird because they didn't tell me that. But shout out to you for doing that and sitting there. She had a whole crew of people, a couple people I was familiar with, and they was right. I'm talking about right there.
Yes. Oh yeah. So I was like, damn, they like foot on the stage. Like, stage. Potentially could put their foot on the stage anyway. Yeah, they did it though.
It's wild that was the green package or emerald or something like that. And oddly enough, I didn't get a piece of that. I thought that was funny. Lesson learned.
Okay.
But no, shout out to everybody that came. People flew in. Let's go back to the beginning.
What's my man's name? There was a couple people. What's my man's name that was there? My man that drive truck.
Lee Ricks.
Lee Ricks was there.
So
another brother was there with his wife. He's like, "Yeah, man, I listened to you." But I was like, "Oh, this is dope." I was like,
one dude was like, "It's a live show, don't trip." And I was like, "Yeah, but that's the other show."
Listen,
there's John in the back.
Crossover. Yeah.
So it's a lot to talk about. So if we sound like we all over the place, we will be. But I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Man, New York City. It was something. So let's
New York City, summertime, 2022.
Yeah. It was somebody else. Drunken Fruit did an amazing sponsorship. They was there heavy. Yes. Giving out samples.
Watermelon.
Giving out samples.
Drunken Fruit watermelon is sitting in the fridge.
And those people in New York, like, I didn't know. You're here. You're in New York. I'm in New York. I'm like, yes. Yeah. I've only been talking about it forever. So they got some new customers and new clientele. But let's walk through some of the pictures, see if we can trigger some memories from
So I took the train up.
Okay.
So my story is I took the train up that morning.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And the train, I was, supposed to be there. I mean, obviously as soon as possible, but the train was supposed to come in at like 1:45. It was like 15 minutes off on the plus side. I was like, damn, it's like 2 o'clock. And he was like, we got for me, and you all know this, that for me, my job was supposed to be behind the scenes. Right, so I was supposed to, pick up whatever slack you needed / learn to run a show, and then also be working the sound effects and all that. And this whole time we was like, all right, I've never done that before. Yeah. So I need to really get in and learn. And I'm like, as soon as I get there, I'm huffing in this. And it's like 20 blocks. Was it 20? About 20 blocks?
Easy.
And I thought to catch a cab, and I remember I was in New York, and I was like, well, that's not gonna happen. So he just huff these 20, 90-degree blocks up, in the concrete jungle. Yeah. And I get there, and my eyes are still adjusting to the light. And I'm like,
yes,
all right, Lamont, Because it's in the basement.
It's in the basement. It's in the dungeon.
And like Lamont's like, okay, here you go to blah, 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 and so, blah, blah. And he slapped me on the back and he's like, all right, go. And he went somewhere else. I was like, oh shit. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Get in there.
Like, get in there, killer. I was like, what?
Yeah. So all right, let's backtrack. I'm gonna even do this for you guys. I'm gonna give you. So me and the owner operator of Chase Candle Company.
Yes.
We made the weekend of it, and so we moving around. We up there. We staying with family in Harlem. I think this is Friday night. And so Dante Nero had arranged for me to get some mic work in New York
reps.
Because I knew Sunday I didn't want to be stale.
Yeah.
I wanted to be fresh, frontal lobe, get some jokes off, new and old. So he got me some guest spots, and this was Friday night.
Okay.
This right here was Friday night. Let's see. I got this thing where I'm on the road, it's hard to sleep, so I got the Calm app, and you put on your phone, it helps you sleep. Sounds like waterfalls and trees and birds and shit. They got a new update, software update. I took the update. You can pick things that are familiar to you. So I downloaded Crime, and then I went on the road, let's put the crime in there. Soundless sleep. All right, so that's Friday night. That's
that was at
Stand Up New York.
Okay,
8-minute set. Just trying to, it's like shooting in the gym. You gotta talk. You gotta see reactions. You gotta
reps.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna say it different this way the next night. That's 11:30 at night. By the way, the grind doesn't stop. It's 11:30 at night. And then so Saturday night. This is all on my Instagram page, by the way. I'm going to this. Here we go. Stand by. It's a live show, don't trip. And so this is Saturday night, and this is at in the Bowery. There's an area in Lower East Side called the Bowery. And have you ever sold your vagina? Is my original question. Your pussy. Have you ever put your pussy in the market? I got this thing where I'm trying to find out women's price point. Like, what's your price point? You know your price point? Do you know your price point? All right. So me and you go out, right? I take you to McDonald's, okay? Get you that extra value meal. Are you telling me I couldn't get no pussy if I take you to McDonald's? All right, the nicest steakhouse. And I spent everything on the menu, bottles, came up to about $4.75. I charged you out your drawers. Would you just put $4.75? What is it, lady? I get it. She's hesitating. That's her price point, ladies and gentlemen.
Depends on how it went.
So everybody has a price point,
right?
So I'm showing this because just so you can get frame of reference, because what I'm doing, I'm showing you how it works for me.
Yeah.
I test vulgar and blue, what they call blue, and then I test TV.
Yeah.
And so I do it at different places just to, because I hadn't decided where I was going to go material wise on Sunday yet.
Right.
That's just the way I do things. Some people do it differently. So that was kind of and that one was after a long day of day drinking with at a Brooklyn Summer Fest.
Okay.
Yeah, in Brooklyn Navy Yards with courtesy of Drunken Fruit. They had a stand. They had a pop up. They were a vendor, moving unit. Oh, I told you we're gonna be all over the place. Man, it was this one girl next to us in the vendor.
And the Brooklyn Fest.
Yeah, and she had a tent, and she had the little bohemian Erykah Badu shit jumping with the little bracelets and the wood carvings.
Okay, yeah.
So she left her table during the break and had a burning sage joint and just left it under her table. No, y'all don't understand. This bothered me for 2 days.
Because she left the sage burning next to y'all?
She left it burning, but the wind was blowing, and the wind billowed and sent the sparks on an empty pizza box, and the box went up ablaze. Ablaze.
Oh, that's wild.
Not.
Oh, jeez.
And it's about to hit her table. So Wayne from Drunken Fruit, he's like, yo, there's a fire. So he handed me the water.
Okay, I almost thought she was gonna say he passed you like a Drunken Fruit thing.
No, we're not gonna waste the product. No way. So she that was her second time
doing that.
Yes, I didn't realize it was her
Oh,
second
wow.
time.
Second time. Like starting a fire?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
So she comes back. I'm incensed, right? Because I'm like, yo, this is that could have been a conflagration. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's how forest fires get started. So I'm like, yo, your shit, I put your shit out. It was on the thing. Oh, thank you. Okay. I thought I had put it out. And I was like, no, you didn't. How you think
She lit it before she walked off.
Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, I'm glad. No, she said, I'm glad I put it out. She was talking about the first one, the one I didn't see. So you literally, there was a fire before, and you literally left all of the items there
She
to
left the
start
kindling.
it again.
Left kindling.
What? She's like, I'm glad I put it out. I was like, no, I need you to understand. I'm talking. I'm like, no, it went up again. And we put it out.
So you
like,
gave it a Will Smith?
Yeah. I was like, you almost killed us.
Right.
And she was so nonchalant that ruined me for like 2 days.
Oh,
I had to go back to that. So anyway, that was Saturday night, 9:30 at St. Mark's Comedy Club in the Bowery. Real East Village-y type of, energy, mixed crowd, international people in there. So it's hand-to-hand combat when you do open mics, because it's not your audience.
Right.
So you gotta make people laugh.
You learning on the fly. You adjusting on the fly, doing footwork.
So Sunday morning, we get here, man. We get to the place. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like after the furniture got there. Furniture. Oh, let's talk about that. This is Behind the Foolishness. So this is Caroline's. You've probably seen it on TV shows.
Welcome to Behind the Foolishness.
So we get there, right? What time you getting there tomorrow? Or what time y'all need me there? Furniture drop off and the cameras are loading in at 11 o'clock. All right, I'll be there at 11 o'clock. 10:50. Everything's already in motion. The camera crew is coming in and the furniture. Lamont, I'm thinking we're gonna get there. We're gonna sit down and figure out, what's gonna happen.
I was rolling.
I mean, until the end. So on my feet in motion from 11 a.m. to about 8:30.
Yeah.
So this is the furniture. I sent pictures of this chair to Karen, and she was clowning. I said, please feel free to roast it. I picked it so you can roast it. It stands out. You know what I mean? So that's where she sat, and then everybody else was on there. Now, if you look closely at the couch, the furniture rental place, I asked for 2 end pieces, and 2 middle pieces.
Oh yeah, that's definitely 2 end pieces and
an ottoman. Yeah, and an ottoman. I'm in there with the driver, and he's like, hey, my friend, I was like, I'm dumb.
Sunday delivery, baby. You gonna get what you gonna get on a Sunday. Who you gonna call? It's Sunday.
Yeah. And I kept telling her, I'm not mad at you, fam. And when you're in New York, the accent, it just comes out. I'm like, son, I'm not even talking about you.
So your non-New York native accent comes out when you're in New York?
Yeah.
Is that what happens?
Everybody.
Okay,
especially in an argument.
Got it.
Especially in an argument. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I didn't know what it is. You know what I mean? So I made it happen anyway.
Every New Yorker just vomited, by the way. Go ahead. Anyway.
So I was like, hey man, so I was like, I'm gonna call them. So they left it. So I had to, that's what it was. And so we're moving around and we sat in the room. So they went through 87 iterations of how the room was gonna look, as if we didn't do a walkthrough the previous week. Because if y'all remember on Behind the Foolishness last time, I talked about going up there in a walkthrough,
right?
And how I was being treated, and they were like, "Well, you only had 150 tickets," and I kept telling them, I said, "It's going to be close to 300 by next week." And she was like, all right." So I come in and I'm asking for the number, and they ain't trying to tell me. And guess why they're not trying to tell me? Because it's close to 300
tickets.
Yeah. So they rearranged it. You can see the chairs right there rearranging.
Right.
And the cameras went up there and they put their own lights up. That's why the wall is so bright. So the camera crew put their own lights in. So we're doing that for a few hours. And then you got there around what time?
To about 2:15, 2:20.
2:15.
Yeah.
John gets there, the room is in motion.
Yes, right.
And then he immediately...
Literally, it's like coming in and getting on the treadmill while it's already on.
Now, the doors are open. It's the show starts at 4. Doors open we're supposed to open at 2:30. They opened at around 3:15, right?
Right. So they have. So this is I'm taking it. This is the main room.
Okay. Yes.
Right. But there's an outside reception area with the bar and
like an ante room.
Yeah. So people can gather and kind of mix and mingle, get a couple of drinks before they come in, and that crowd is definitely starting to roll in by like 2:30, 2:45 ish. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they were told as well.
Yes. Doors open at 3.
Yeah. Right. So we in there. So then I'm like, I got these musicians last minute, keyboardists and the percussionists. And so I'm like, well, y'all have what's your ETA? I mean, phone, by the way. I'm walking around like Spike Lee. I had the charger, phone, combo just in your hand. So I was like, so what time is your ETA? They like, 4 o'clock. Well,
Sir, I'm sorry, what?
So I screenshot, went back to my email of me telling them to be there at 2, screenshots, and then I edited, put a round circle, a red circle around
emphasis,
and then sent it back. I was like, what, fam?
Right.
We're under contract.
Right.
We in church.
No, jeez.
So this is happening.
In church where? Like in what city? Like they was in.
So I don't know.
Brooklyn, something
local, somewhere. So Chase is like, I'm telling her, I said, the Lord can wait. Like y'all supposed to. She was like, did you just say the Lord can wait? I said, they're under contract.
I said, God knows you got a contract for 2 o'clock.
You under contract.
Right.
Anyway, so they get there at the last minute. So then Karen calls and she coming through the loading dock or whatever. I go outside to get her. This is all like 3:30. And then John's one job duty is to play Smiths. Is to be Smiths in his absence.
Right.
And that's a Google folder of.
And for those who don't know what that is, it's like to play the.
So on the show, it's all these little
sound effects and like, you know, background sound effects that chime in with whatever the conversation is.
So he's there and ready to go. And there's a Google folder with 24 sound effects that do not work.
Absolutely don't
that
work.
Do not work.
And the funny thing about that is it goes, okay, you click on it, and it's like, okay, cool, it works. And then you go back 2 minutes later and you click on it again, and it's like, oh, it doesn't work.
That doesn't work. You have to download this to come in. We're swapping laptops.
Yeah. It was crazy.
I'm so y'all can't see, there's a board here, a soundboard where I do all the.
Right. So essentially that was my job to do that.
So do that, right? But I took this because it's also a recording device. So I took this, plugged it in, and then one of the camera people came over and was like, well, mine is better, a little handheld joint. So I take my shit out, wrap it up, pack it up. It was like after 3, but before 4. So 10 minutes later, they're like, her shit doesn't work. Get your
this is we're getting ready to start the show.
Yeah.
Like, and she's like, yo, if for some reason it's not working, I'm like, yo, where's your boy? And Lamont's like,
I'm ready to go. I'm in the green room.
In the green room, button up like, yo, where's your board at, son? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, I need your board.
I'm drinking tea. I'm ready to take the stage.
So now I turned into the sound engineer. I was like a sound engineer real quick. Yeah.
So there's a guy, the house sound engineer, is shoulder to shoulder in the booth with John. They're in the trench. It looked like a fox. What do you call it?
Yes, literally a foxhole, right?
It's sunken down. All you see is the
you see the top of my head.
Like this. So we giving signals from across the room, whatever. So I bring the shit back and put the chords in, and then walk off from that. And so then the camera crew, everybody's in place, and some of the talent starting to arrive, and the room is literally bursting at the seams. Just like 3:55. So the musicians come, they set up in the wrong place, and then just mill around.
The funny part was with the musicians that you don't know is that. Because they didn't. That's what they needed certain chords to plug in and hook into the sound or whatever. Yeah. And the guy's like, the piano, okay. Then check piano, ding ding ding. Okay, cool, we got that. And he's like, well, he need the drummer needs to plug in. I was like, and we all sitting like, what the hell does the drummer need to plug in for?
He was a percussionist.
And we was like, just tell him to play loud. But we didn't realize
he just had the drum pad.
He had drum pads that they're electronic pads, and we didn't know that. So I'm like, we all sitting like,
I didn't know it either.
We looking at each other like. Me and the sound guy, we're like, what the hell? Just play hit it hard, and everyone will hear it. It's not that big of a room.
So they set up on the wrong side of the stage and then go off to the bar. So we had to retrieve them and then move them to the other side of the stage. I said, as soon as y'all get plugged in, start playing. They start playing around 3:54. 3:54.
After several head nods of, go ahead, you got it.
In front of everybody, too.
Right.
We can't.
Right.
So that happened. So then I go in the back and I say, I'm determined to start on time because this club had been giving me so much shit about
punctuality
and all this. Like I've never done this before. And so I said, give me 4:05 because y'all moved the musicians. So I said 4:05. So I went to the back, told Karen, and she is super excited. I mean, just elation is an understatement. So I said 4:05. She was like, we starting on time. I was like, yes, ma'am. So I go back to the house people. I'm like 405. Do whatever, hit that button. Do whatever you do. Your little show intro. 405. We going. John hits the.
That was the other funny part because you like as soon as I go, I'm gonna go over to this corner.
Oh yeah, this.
If you see my head nod, that means go. Yeah. Right. I look over the corner. You give me the head nod. That meant go. I hit the button. This can't play. I was like, oh my God.
I didn't even beat that.
Yo, and I realized what the trick was. For whatever you had to keep refreshing the website that the thing was on, and I didn't learn that till like midway through the show. That kind of like the beginning of the show, yeah. But like I literally hit the joint, and it was like this cannot play, and I'm looking at, and you're like,
yeah, I was like, oh, and I'm trying to, because people are looking at me, because you know, there's people that just like we're here, so they see us, and they're like, oh, that's Lamont. So I'm trying to play it cool as well. I'm like, go ahead. I was like, you.
It's not working.
John, just hit
when I say full sweat,
yeah.
I was like,
anytime, because I didn't want to look like I was panicking. So I was like, yo, whenever.
And I was like, oh,
you hit we over here.
When I say, for the first like 15 minutes, because the other part of that was you hit me with so Karen was doing,
oh yeah, the last joke. She
was doing a little bit of comedy.
She threw in a joke, was like, can John play this from his phone? I was like,
and he does this again. This is if he said 405, he comes over at 404:30 and goes, hey, real quick, I just shot you a clip of something. Hit this when Karen says these three words, and I was like, what?
But I said it calmly because it was reassuring, and I was like, I know you can handle it.
Sound guy. Meanwhile, the engineer's like, okay, what's next? I was like, man, be quiet. I'm listening for this cue, and if I don't hit this joint,
see, that's my move. My Obi-Wan. I'll be like, John, if you could, she's going to say a word. I just need you to push this button and hold the microphone up. And he was like, what? I just push this button, hold the microphone, and then I just back out.
But your man and the engineer, he's like,
he was all over the place.
He's like, where we at? Where we at in the show? I was like, we're still here. He's like, well, she's gone too long. Light her. And I was like, and lighting, that means turn on the red light so that the comedians know to get off. And I'm like, I don't think she knows what that means, sir. But I'm like,
so
sure.
I had to run a show that everybody, I had to run a show that everybody had. And it's kind of if it's kind of a loose follow, but they're so used to the comedy show format, which this was not. Mm-hmm. And they're so used to going minute for minute because of whatever they're trying to stay to a schedule. So he was in that. He was excitable too. I seen a couple of times. I look over at the foxhole and y'all.
Oh, he's laughing.
Yeah,
because after a while he was like,
was moving. And,
he's nudging he's like, yo, who is that? They're funny. And he starts googling people. He's like googling the performer. He's like, yo, they're good. Like he's like. Every person, I was like, who's that? And I point to the thing like, that's so-and-so. He's they're funny. Like, he's talking to everybody.
That means they're going to be back. All right, so let's go to the video. So now we've gotten to show start. And let me see what the next picture is that y'all can see. All right, so that's the room. So his camera crew. So this is after the performances. So what happened was Karen came out and she did, a 3-minute set, which turned into 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. But I wrote it that way. Mm-hmm. I knew that her 3 minutes was going to be 10. Nobody else knows that except me. Mm-hmm. But it's for everybody else to stay on time. Mm-hmm. I don't care what the person on stage is doing. I want you to stay on time. Mm-hmm. So this is after I went. Karen went first. She introduced me. I went. Then Dante, and then B flat. Mm-hmm. And this is them sitting on the stage, the panel, just much like the radio show. And this is the camera. This is the director. There's 5 cameras. It's the little crowd shot. Mm-hmm. There's 4 people sitting right there. A little close up. So that's Dante. We all have microphones. Karen's on stage, yes, with the mask. That's John Laster. That's Chanel Ali out of Philly, other comics. You can see Jay Elite's color scheme.
Yeah, you see Jay Elite right there.
Yeah, right here. A little
you're a shining star.
In the graffiti onesie.
Who you are.
Yeah, the onesie. The graffiti
had on
jumper. And this is the room. And this is the picture. This is really the picture that really gives you a sense. They said it wasn't sold out. Not a loose seat. We're looking for not one single loose seat.
No loosies. No loosies, fam.
No loosies.
Yeah. That joint was all right, man.
And this is having a good time on stage. And now this lady right here. So I thought I was doing video.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's just a still photo. Uh-huh. If rolling on the floor laughing my black ass off
was a person.
This is it. This is it. I'm surprised. How did you have that much space on the seat? First of all, how did you get? That's 3 seats. We could have sold those.
That's the end seat. Though.
Yeah, we could have sold those.
Yeah, right.
So she's having a good time. This gentleman here is he's what do you call that? What's that? He's laughing like shit. He's LLS. That's LLS. And that's just all the way turned. That's just party. That was I think that was in some holes in his house. I think that's what that is. And again, we can see a little tail bit of Jay Elite. Right here in the midst.
Somewhere over there. Yes.
And then that was at the end. We're closing out, and I took the selfie on stage. Whatever, you can see the back of the room, 2 capacity.
Yes,
and
yes.
So it came off. It definitely came off. It was a big deal. Man, better than I could imagine. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna explain why it is I say that.
You can also see Karen's back tattoos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody pointed that out too on
openings of
Instagram
situation.
The reason why I say it was better than I imagined, not because I didn't think it could happen or that it even could do it. There was a part in the early. This is full transparency. Karen's on stage. She's getting warm.
Yeah.
You know, the butterflies she's settling. Crowd is we hear is what you about to say.
Right.
So I'm standing side of the stage because I'm going next.
Right.
After her little 5 minutes, I'm coming up and I'm doing my little 10 minutes of comedy. So she said, wait a minute, let's back up. I got to do it the way I do it on my show. Where y'all from? And she did it casually. Where y'all from?
Yeah.
Brooklyn, Queens. Anybody from out of town? Without exaggerating, how many hands you think went up?
Oh, several. I looked down,
20.
but there was like, Florida.
I was going to say 20. 20 hands went up. And she went in individually and pointed, where you going? We flew in from Chicago, Detroit.
Somebody was from Cali.
Atlanta, Cali. Yeah, when I tell you I'm sitting on the side of the stage, goosebumps. Hair just rising. And I was immediately, because me and B Flat, we was talking about how we're always nervous. Still, you as a performer, I immediately just got calm. I was like, oh shit. And then I saw Karen she got calm. I mean, she was shocked, but she just got calm. She was like, wow.
Yeah,
it was one of those wow moments. People flew in on a Sunday afternoon.
For a 2-hour show.
In Times Square.
Yep.
Sight unseen, hadn't been no one there other than me knew what it would look like and how it would play out. Man, so hey man.
Shout out.
Beautiful situation. Shout out everybody involved, had a hand in it, made it happen. I didn't even know what time it was.
We did.
So to that point, I got to pull that up. I have to pull that up.
What's that?
That show solidified the next steps, and the next steps is some version of a tour. She was like, yo, what cities is next? Well, I got to find that link first. And they released the next day. She released the date that they recorded. Wait a minute, I got to go to, where is that? Oh, you know what? I know where it is. It's on my, Anyway, she got a date for, the video is being edited now. And she decided to make it available for people. I think that's the secret that I was holding on a couple weeks. That wasn't made public until this week. We taped it so that she could live stream a pay-per-view event, and that's happening August 13th.
There you
Saturday.
Go. So if you missed it,
for the low price, I'm gonna put the flyer up there so y'all can see it. For the low, $20.
Yeah, it's well worth it.
It's well worth it. I mean, more than.
As long as those cameras captured everything.
Yeah, which I think they did.
Because without giving away much, Jay Elite was going off in the comments.
Yeah.
But
don't give away too much.
There was so much moments. Side stuff and moments happening, and because there was moments where audience participation and questions and real-time comments and real-time reactions to questions that people were just coming up with or whatever, and it ended up being full participation, because I think at first people were
was warming up.
People was I don't know if I want to say nothing. And then the first couple people started asking questions, and it was like, oh, okay, it's cool. And then that microphone started going around, and it became a whole situation.
I got some. I want to call.
It became a whole situation, and that was real cool, man.
And you'll get to see all of the. Here is the Foolishness Friday live on your screen right now. That is. I'm gonna do a thing. Let me put a caption on there. that is where you can get the ticket. You can buy the tickets now. Like these tickets are selling. I told her to put it on her website, but she didn't.
What time is it like a time like it's going to start at
From the 13th, August 13th through the 31st, it'll be available. It's like a rental.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's like a rental. So
yeah, that's tough. It's gonna be. I'm telling y'all,
and the quality of the video, like that joint gonna be.
Yeah, so we have, and it's both. It's probably gonna be both footage of the show itself and then some behind the scenes. Because there was your behind the scenes camera crew.
I had another camera
that was
crew.
doing like crowd work reactions and so forth, and like people on the way in, people on the way out. So you kind of. I'm sure you're gonna get the feel of what people had to say after the show.
Yeah, it'll be
that type of thing. So like, it's really.
It's worth
it should be well put together.
Anytime you go on Hulu and get something, I saw something the other day was like $18.99. I'm like, what? Not getting that. A rental? Get out of here. This is worth the 20.
Yeah,
it's worth the dub.
Yeah.
So I put it in the chat as well. Okay, great questions. I see the questions coming in. All right. So with that being said, you got a little transparency behind the foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
The next two markets that I'm working on. Well, the next market. I'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, is the DC, Maryland, Virginia market.
Yeah.
We have some venues that are competing right now for our time and attention. But this event will probably be quarterly, and we definitely will be going back to New York at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Just the look and feel of how it went down was, perfection.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for a better look and feel. For the venue, the food was bomb. I don't know who ate. But if you ate, it's like a dinner theater.
Yeah,
it was really like a dinner theater, like a supper club.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, but the food was bomb and all that. So we definitely are returning to New York. But the DC one, I could only imagine.
Yeah.
I could only imagine.
I'm already politicking to get myself on the panel.
Only imagine.
Slowly creeping into, if it's a Karen Hunter version.
If it's it is a Karen Hunter version.
That's what I'm saying, like for DC.
Oh.
Right. Like I'm creeping in her DMs as we speak.
Yeah. I'd say not necessarily creeping her DMs. It's kind of you get what you ask for.
Oh.
When she takes the bait, I can't save you. You know what I'm saying? I can't save you.
Marcus, darling.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All
That's funny.
Any further unreadiness? But no, for real, y'all get the tickets really like for real.
Mm-hmm.
You buy I'm doing a watch party. So we're going to do a watch along.
Yeah.
We're going to watch along on Saturday, August 13th. We're going to do a watch along. So there's that. Let me see. You need to come. Who's this person?
Who's there what?
You got to come hard because New York is the Mecca.
We
did New York.
In case you just tuned in late, Rosie. That's cool because sometimes people jump in late. You don't want to do that because you don't want to do that because Rosie's new.
All right.
So just rewind the last like half an hour, Rosie. We were just in New York and Carolina.
For the record, we smashed the Mecca.
We just did the Mecca.
Okay.
So
yeah,
rewind.
Yeah, thanks, Mac.
Rewind. It's cool. You know what I mean?
Come on, everybody think. Come on, knock it off. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, she was there.
What you mean? New York is the Mecca. What you
maybe
mean?
She's saying you had to come hard because New York is the Mecca, so y'all came hard. Like, yo, you gotta come hard, but when y'all was in Mecca, y'all came hard.
Okay.
I'm trying to decipher. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you
thought it was
quick.
Scrutiny.
No, she's typing quick on the phone. Like, you gotta come hard in the Mecca, and they did. Therefore, they smashed.
Thank you for that,
Rosie.
Rosie. I apologize.
I apologize for screwing me. Like, yeah, see?
Yeah.
I speak Rosie.
Yeah.
I speak Rosie. You know what I mean, Rosie? You know what I'm saying?
I was a little,
Rosie.
Yeah, I was like, what you mean?
Like, we cool, Rosie.
If I can make it there, I can make it anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I got off the train, I was like, yo, man, tell me how I got to hurry up and get to Caroline's. But say, be funny.
Yeah. How do you get to Caroline's?
How do you get to Caroline's? Be funny, asshole. I said, okay.
All right. That way. I guess it's that way. Yeah. All right.
That's what's up. We did it.
Yeah.
We made it.
Thank you, Rosie, for being there.
Yes, thank you, Rosie.
I appreciate you. All right. Jay Lee says she wants front row seats at every show. Now, here's the thing about that. I don't know how that's going to play out. You can have them, but I may have to just sell you the ticket like out back because apparently this particular venue
Got
was,
these cash out tickets.
yeah, they was
Cash out tickets in. Cash out tickets.
the premium seating. I didn't get a piece of that.
Man, you gotta learn all the rules.
Yeah, I
next
gotta
time.
learn
You gotta
all
all
the
the
rules.
You gotta learn all the rules.
It's
next
a big
time.
boy game, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
big boy game. I had no idea I was not getting a cut of the premium seats.
seatings. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just buy a ticket and put you on a list.
All right. So Nola says, how about live on location Foolishness Fridays of the regular show? I don't understand what he's asking.
So on a Friday, take the Friday show on location on said Friday, as opposed to Foolishness Friday on a Sunday.
I don't think that's what he was asking.
Oh, I speak.
You speak chat?
Yeah, I speak chat.
Okay, but he says of
How
the
about
regular
live
show.
on location?
Because I feel like that's what we did again.
I know, but he's saying on the Friday, so that they can hear audience reaction on the radio. He wants you to broadcast on the radio
what you're saying.
in a crowd on a Friday. Oh, I speak chat. Watch, see, bang, yes.
Oh.
Ba-boom, 2 for 2.
yeah.
Ba-boom, 2 for 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I speak chat.
Well, here's the thing about that. If we did that, then
You can't sell it.
this would be null and void
Right.
here. This would be, get your tickets now, meethook.live/FF, in case you missed it and you want to be a part of it. Yeah, if we did that, then however, on this beautiful device I have in front of me that they said was a piece of shit and then needed it again, I have the full audio. Because I recorded the full audio.
Yes.
Full
Excellent.
audio. Yeah. So there may be some type of, it may be a thing where,
You never know.
if you get at me, we may be able to work out.
Talk a little something. We could talk a little something,
Let's give you this secret podcast link.
Yeah.
If you want to hear the audio, you got to go to our, that could happen.
Hey.
I don't know. I don't think that would really happen. It could.
Anything could happen.
And this is a great question.
What's that?
Can you do All Fun and Games after Foolishness Friday Live? Now, I'm so glad that you asked that. That's something maybe we can look into.
Yeah.
I wonder how that would work.
I think
it could happen.
Yeah. Yes.
Or even before.
Right. Or
Like
right.
the
I was
pre-show.
about to say, or just do a
like the pre-show.
All Fun and Games
or by itself. Or by itself. But I like the lead in.
Not everybody named Karen Hunter wants to come down all the time. You know what I'm saying? She might come to DC once or twice, but she might not come. And that could be a thing.
Yeah, it could be a thing.
It's all in the works.
Oh, Jay Houston was there as well. Jay Houston 45. Oh, there's a lot of people in here.
Yeah.
From there.
That's what's up.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
Plus, Sunday is better because it's a pretty calm day and you can get better rates for Sunday events. And yes.
And this is the kind of crowd that's like, man, I went out, I left the house at 2:45, 2:30. I got to the venue by 3. Everything started at 4.
Mm-hmm.
We were out by 6. I'm back in the bed by 7:30.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a Sunday.
Yeah, I'm at the house.
I'm at the crib. I saw a whole show, got half lit,
couple wines or
drank,
mimosas.
ate,
Yeah.
and then back in the crib by
I want to know,
7:30.
do you know if anybody got the mimosas? I had them named.
I don't know.
It's a 2-drink minimum, and they was like, "What do you want to do?" I said, "Can we do a specialty drink?" It was like, "What do you want to call it?" It's a mimosa, foolish mimosa. They printed up cards.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what they told me. I didn't get a chance to circle back. So that's what I wanted to know.
I don't know. I wasn't. I
that was for the older people that didn't want to. I was just trying to see.
I wasn't even noticing.
Anybody.
I wasn't even noticing.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I was trying to see if
dog. When I tell you the level of focus that I had to not mess that sound up, it was like, it was me and my man in the foxhole.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm like, I'm waiting for Q. I'm looking. I was not trying to mess that joint up because first, never done it before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I am not trying to mess this up because the last thing I need is in the same way they were saying, and I got accolades during the show, but in the same way I got accolades, it could have been the same way. It been like,
easily.
What are you doing back there?
No. Yeah.
So I did not want to.
There was a couple of times I thought that was coming. I thought the heat was coming because you was firing them off so fast, and the way the sound in the room was, you would miss them, so you wouldn't know.
That wasn't me. That was the machine.
The machine, right?
So I was trying to get because they were like Dante was rattling off things, and I was trying to get the dings right to when he was rattling them, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get it. But the sound, there was a barrier there because it wasn't a direct, connection.
But
like
you hit him. I was waiting for her to be, fed up.
Yeah.
But she was like, yeah, you're doing your thing back there. And then the sweat just goes away. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, hey,
you're doing your thing back there. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, she said they didn't require a 2-drink minimum.
Oh, they didn't?
Yeah. Okay, I need to check into that.
Well, maybe it's because she was premium seating.
Yeah, premium seating.
She was premium seating, so that's probably a different whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And again, I didn't get a piece of that.
It was first time.
Let's just learn.
We'll learn better next time.
Right? You ate though, right? What did you have?
At the very end, I had gotten the salmon dinner, which was good.
I seen that.
Yeah, it was good.
I saw it on somebody's plate.
Yeah. My man in the foxhole was like, "You hungry?"
Oh.
I was like, "Yeah, I could eat." And he was like, "Yeah, it's and I was like, so he was like, "Your food's ready." And I was like, "Oh, my bad, Slim. Like, what do I?" He's like, "No, you good."
Yeah, because you're working.
Yes.
Yeah, you're the production crew. Yeah.
Yes.
When I went up there last week, they was like, same shit. "You hungry?" And I was like, I'm just here on a fact-finding mission, but I tried the burger. Man, I was like, oh yeah, people gonna eat. I was like, people gonna eat. Yeah. It's dinner theater food. It's
good.
Yeah, a lot of times comedy club is bar food.
Right, yeah.
None
chicken
of
fingers
that.
And wings and stuff like that.
None of that.
Mm-hmm.
That food was big.
No, it was good. Everything about it, man. That joint was off the chain.
No, let's say bring the Roadcaster Pro with you. Yes, that is exactly what I brought.
Exactly what we had with us.
And they said it was a piece of shit.
Right, and that joint came through in the clutch.
All right, here we go. And that's it. I think that's it. All right. So, what did we learn? Go watch along. We're gonna have the watch along on. I put it in the chat. I'm put it in there again. Get your ticket. Just go cop the ticket now, real quick. Oh no, that's not it. Meat Hook. Just it's worth it.
No, it's coming up. It's right there.
Yeah, I know, but some people be like, I didn't see it.
Oh,
so I'm putting it in the chat for most people. So there it is. And it lives on even after we go off. So there's that. August 13th, we're going to do a watch along, but you can have it and hold it and rewatch it from August 13th to August 31st. And that is going to pretty much.
Give your man 30 seconds.
Oh, here we go. I ain't even see him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, he's back. He's back in the studio.
In Studio G.
Here we go. Now let's hope.
Dr. Clarkson.
Wait a minute.
What is going on?
I don't get it.
Unmute it. Hit the microphone button. I think it's you. There's the microphone button right there.
It has to be.
You got to hit that. It's no, dog. We're not even messing with you right now.
It's like Roy Wood Jr. is here. He's here. Nothing from Roy Wood Jr.
You gotta learn sign language, fam.
Yeah, something ain't
right. Something ain't right. Check your devices. Yeah. Call Verizon, Sprint.
Refresh. Try to refresh. That's your audio settings. Maybe your audio settings. Go up to your
something. He switched devices. Yeah. I like how you're still talking as if we can hear you.
Well, you speak that though.
Huh?
You speak.
I mean, I gotta read lips. Yeah. That's a whole talent.
Oh, the car's gone. That was jeez.
What?
Across the street. I'm telling you. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Who it could have been.
Oh well. And he's gone.
Oh,
well, thanks for playing, Dr. Clarkson. Dr. Clarkson, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know.
I'm trying to see if.
Oh, he's saying. They saying. Cutie Pie saying it's us. It's not him.
They can hear him.
They can hear him.
Oh, somebody said reset his audio settings in YouTube. Maybe.
Oh,
it ain't him. So can y'all hear him?
Y'all heard him?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Jay Houston had the calamari.
See, that's the other problem when you're doing something.
Did not eat.
Don't eat. You don't eat.
I did not eat
even
the whole
salmon,
time.
I like scarfed down a couple bites, but I was so on energy that I really couldn't enjoy it like that. All right.
So yeah, the calamari. That's what's up.
Right. Well, we good on time. So.
And yes, Karen Hunt enjoyed it very well. She on Monday. She talked about it for 30 minutes at the top of her show.
Yeah. So, go back and listen on demand if you have it.
If you
go back to listen to the first 35-40 minutes of Monday's show.
Yeah, Deborah said she couldn't hear it.
Okay.
So it's not us.
Yeah, it's not us.
Cutie pie. What are you talking about? So anyway, so across the street, very cool neighbor of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Was you here last time he was over here? Oh, you weren't here. Okay. That was Dr. Clarkson. He was over here chilling, cool dude. So he tells me that he knows somebody in the industry that's kind of like family to him.
Uh-huh.
And he says he's staying with him
Mm-hmm.
because he's in town performing
Mm-hmm.
at the DC Improv. So I said, hey man, you know, I do the show on Friday, man. Tell him come over, man. Like before he
Heads out.
yeah. So I was trying to
But who is it?
Well, you know, it's a lot of people in our conversation right now. But I was like, that would be some cool ass shit if randomly he comes across the street and jumps on the live show. I thought that would have been if I'd have pulled that off, that'd have been cool. That'd have been cool. But I'll tell y'all next week. But other than that, it's been real.
Yeah.
It's been real. Oh, where am I going? I'm going right here. It's been real. Thanks for all the support.
Yeah.
Hey, buy the tickets. Do all the hit the thumbs up. Do all the stuff y'all know normally to do. And more events coming.
Tell a friend.
Yeah.
Tell
more.
a friend.
Yeah.
We
same 50 people in here.
We unlock the cheat code, so we're trying to get some things happening now. So y'all see it's possible. Chase
Candle Company, our sponsor as well. The lovely. I can't do the applause and the music. I got to move that so I can do the applause at the same time. And Drunken Fruit as well. Visit the running. They've extended. ChaseCandleCompany.com has extended their special from the week and the week before, so it's still available. Buy a candle and you get a candle.
The candle. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah,
on time. On time.
I like it.
So wonderful situation. Here's some behind, like outgoing already. The packaging is exquisite. High-end luxury home fragrances, worth every penny. And Drunken Fruit. Shout out to Drunken Fruit. They will be down here in September as well.
Get that watermelon
pop out. Yeah, that watermelon is the
watermelon
truth.
hit.
That's the truth.
Yes.
So there's that. All right. If there's any unreadiness in the chat, let's see. That's a funny. She's got a funny. Buy a candle and you will get it. Yes.
Buy a candle, get the candle. That's how it works. Okay. Good deal.
All right. That's it. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. Oh, see y'all in a minute.
Stay frosty out there.
Yeah, all of that. Where is it? It's right here.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad efficient.